Okay, we're going to start to begin our Bolognese sauce. So, as you may or may not know, we start out with the onion, the carrot, and the celery, all chopped very fine. And now we're going to allow it to saute and start to blend all their flavors together in a nice, what we call in Italian, soffritto. So we're just going to stir on medium, slightly high for about 10 minutes so we get just that real nice blend. Okay, so moving right along, everything's coming together beautifully. All the vegetables have sauteed very nicely. And now we're going to add the ground meat. I always try to choose really the best quality ground meat I can find. I do prefer organic for my recipe. That is your preference, but I do like the grass-fed ground meat. So that being said, we're just going to start to add this ground meat. And allow it to start to cook. You're going to want to break it apart. And really incorporate that into the soffritto, the vegetables. As you can see, the meat has been sauteing for about 15 minutes. It's getting a really nice browning on it. And I think it's a really good time just to add a little seasoning, salt and pepper. Okay? And then again, you're going to want to incorporate it all together. Give it a nice stir. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and add our puree. This is actually muti. I don't have any of my other sauce on hand, but here is the muti sauce, which is from Italy, and it's an excellent choice when you don't have your own available. And then I'm going to add some water to each jar and add the rest of it to the sauce in a minute. So the idea of this sauce is to keep it thick, and the whole point is for me to use it in possibly different fillings. Also, I want to make something with pastina that's mixed with this ground meat sauce. So what I did was, I don't want to add too much water, making it a actual like looser sauce. So what I did was, I did take the muti bottles and whatever tomato passata was left in it. I combined the two and just added a little bit of water each and shook it up. And basically I got about 1.5 cups of whatever remained in the bottle. So no waste. I got rid of both of that from both bottles, but only total 1.5 cups I added of water and shook it up. And then again, there's the remaining extra sauce that was in the glass jars. And now I'm just combining it with everything. It's still very thick. And it's just at a point that now it's just going to slowly cook and render down and just be a nice, rich, thick sauce that I'm going to use for different things. I'm probably going to add a little bit of white wine later on, and we'll keep you posted. But for now, this is where we're at, and now it's going to just cook and simmer on very low for about 2.5 hours. Okay, another little check-in here. Everything is looking really good. I put it on extremely low now. It did come to a boil. Just giving it some nice gentle stirs. Making sure I'm getting to the bottom. You want to just be sure you're getting all the good bits on the bottom and lifting it up nicely to be sure that nothing is left on the bottom. Okay? And then the only two little ingredients that I wanted to add to my sauce was, I'm actually adding just a little bit of dried pepper flakes, and then just a splash of white wine. And that's it. I'm gonna give it one more stir. It's been cooking, we're at about 1 hour, so I'm gonna probably let it go for another, I have time tonight, so I'm letting it go for another probably 2 hours. And it's on extremely low though, very, very low simmering now. Okay, and then you're gonna have a great ground meat sauce that you will see the different things that I will be using it for this week. All right, thank you.